Hello again. I'd say good evening, but I'm not sure what time it is for you when you're watching this. The joy of recording past me. It's evening for me, so I'm gonna say good evening. Anyway, I've messed with my mic settings again, so hopefully it's an improvement. I'm not sure in which direction. I may need to adjust in the future, but hey, it's a start, I hope, I think. Let me know. I don't know. Whatever. You do you. Anyway, once again, I have Historic Artisan on the brain. And this time around, I'm going to use my Acuity deck after its heavy modifications through community discussion in the Discord in its current form. Let's, I mean, if you've seen the quote-unquote deck tech for it, then you shouldn't be surprised by what's in here. But let's bring it up just for a moment. And as you can see from the progress completion in the queue, I have been playing the deck for a bit. Shouldn't be any changes from the list I shared, the modified list, which made its way into the 100 deck lists article. I've yet to meet my clone, doppelganger, or whatever. But here it is as it stands. In my game rounds that I've played, I found a couple of things. One is we have a new weakness for the deck. Now that we have tentatively solved the Bogle's problem with Blessed Alliance, we have to deal with poison. The sheer resilience of the deck's life gain ability is kind of negated by something that says if you get 10 poison counters, you lose the game. This is compounded by the poison control deck, which is what I ran into once, and of course, could not find what I needed. And actually in that game, my ability to make creatures became a liability. But with that deck, they have a lot of giving poison counters without even needing to connect with the creature, and that turned it into a race, and this deck is not good at racing. It's good at playing the long game. So that's something I'm going to have to mull about in my brain a little bit and how to solve. But anyway, let's go ahead and get some games in and see how well we do. I know I've been doing pretty well, but I don't want to speak on too well. I don't want to speak too much on that, because otherwise I'm going to jinx myself, and we don't want that. So anyway, let's just give it a go. I gotta get some wins in today. I've got a little less than 2 hours before rollover. Not my name for when the quests reset and everything, the daily shift. I don't know. I think the game Kingdom of Loathing. Oh, it's a little bit louder in my mix than I wanted it to be. I might... Do I turn up my volume, or do I turn down arenas? That's the question. I'm still messing with that. Okay, so here we get a free mulligan. I don't know why we get it for the event, but I'm not complaining, because our mana is horrid, and the guys' blessings are not something you want early game. This is much more attainable. It's slow, but ostensibly it fixes up all our mana, so I'm going to keep it. We need blue. So let's go ahead and get you going. Some blue. The sooner we get all 3 of our colors up, the better we'll feel. And Eye Collector, okay. Each player mills a card. That could be... Would have been hilarious if that got milled. Alright, well, I still want more blue, so let's just do that. Fatal Blast could be interesting here, depending on how many more graveyard-dependent things they play. Okay, well, let's just get Dovin's Acuity up. So they play Overwhelming Remorse. I approve. I play that in one of my pauper decks. It's just nice to just say, your creature's gone forever. Okay. So they're a Reanimator deck. Okay, cool. Very slot. Okay. Alright, well, do we take the Eye Collector off the table just because we can? I think we do. First things first. Let's get That one's base red, so let's get another white. Kind of keep things balanced a little bit. Could blast it. No, it doesn't do anything when we blast it. We can work on getting the static charge bigger? Discharge bigger? Yeah. I like that. We're just gonna fry that. Take it off the table and see what their next play is. In theory, we could have gone green with the Thriving Bluff so we could shuffle their stuff back into their deck. But kind of okay right now. Yeah, I guess one wants to cast for each one. That's cool. Yeah, that's fine. I kind of want land, so let's try to find it. We're gonna bounce the first mass. Take action. Dark card's not a land. Notably, with the Flame Sweep, would have helped us kill one of the masses. But I want them to have both masses out so I can Brittle Blast them. And make them so that they're both easy to take off the table. Oh, they just keep coming. That's cute. At this point, could Flame Sweep rip apart if I had the land. I don't have the land. I think I want the land. So we're just gonna go for that right now. It is important to hit our drops with this deck. That's a land. Okay. Unfortunately, there's nothing of substance we can do here, so I'm just gonna pass it back to them right now. In theory, we can take a hit or 3. Probably not 3. Yep. If we Blessed Alliance, they just have to sacrifice the one thing. I'm not comfortable doing that right now. Last turn, if we had hit the land drop sooner, we could have Flame Swept to take off the Eye Collector. And then, used, like, Rip Apart to kill the other one off, or at least reduce the board a little bit. Okay. Yep. Sure, that's fine. Alright, my turn. Hit our land, that's good. So here, I can go Brittle Blast this one. If they have a sack response, they could use that. I don't think it's worth Flame Swooping right now, because we can use that in combination with Rip Apart. So I'm just going to play another Acuity. And hopefully, a little luck will be able to take off their 5/5s. Yep, we take 6. That's a 6 we took. Oh, I wanted that discharge. Yep, got that Acromass. Play this mountain. I'm gonna go Flame Sweep. Fire Prophecy. I don't think we quite need this blessing right now, as entertaining as it would be to shuffle stuff into their deck. You know what? Yeah, Fire Prophecy again. A little greedy to have a second Acuity in here as well, but I'm gonna do it. But I keep the second Acuity when we're not really doing much with it right now. Hey, he's got Menace. And he's a 7/7. That's scary. Can I play you first? No, we'll just play you first. And I land, be all like, oh no, I need to gain life. Nah. A little soon for me to be doing that. Game is still young, and also dick move on my part. I apologize. Okay. And now I will ask you to sacrifice an attacking creature. You still got plenty of cards in hand. Oh, Acuity 1. Well, we're in Value Town mode now. Acuity 2. Play you. Let's grab green for when we do eventually hit that thing. You're not strong enough to really take out things by yourself right now, so we'll just pop you in the face. Okay. Interesting. Now we've seen some discerning. Them having two makes me think that. So they've been holding it. I don't know why. So here I'm just gonna mending. Okay. Now I said we really want our lands, but here I think we can get away with not playing them. Play the Acuity. Oh. I was kind of hoping we'd draw one, but that's okay. We got enough that we got a little play going on, and getting the Sanctum out is not a bad thing. So it's all of their discerning tastes. $23 left in deck. Girder. When it dies, make a rogue. Okay. Let's draw this one. We can just discard this. My favorite thing to do with an Acuity deck is to bounce their large commitment back to hand. To take up time with their turn. And get the alliance going. Play you, we'll get a second green going, and then we won't need to do green anymore. Now you gotta watch out with the auto tapper, because sometimes it'll save, it'll prioritize, you know, keeping your green-blue lands open, even though you don't really need it at that point. Okay, so they're milling. We might just mill them outlast them in this game that way. Yeah, sure. I draw a card. I'll discard a thriving whatever. And let's play Acuity. What's your thing? Okay. Exile it, return another creature card. So it has to be in your graveyard. Okay. Boing. And we'll do the blue again. I need to discard. I didn't think that far ahead, did I? Get rid of this excess land. We're at 18. Oh wow, we've been drawing enough that we're actually keeping up with them. Yeah? Bigger boy now. Yep. What are we discarding if we do that? I think we're gonna decline this time. And I'm going to... Nice blessing myself. Get back Static Discharge. Brittle Blast. Static Discharge. have our Blessed Alliance if we want to use it. Go Thriving Bluff. Avoid. I'm okay playing stall tactics right now. We're at 30 life. We got time to spare. Double Flame Sweep. Not quite gonna do it for us this turn, but not a horrible fate either. Let's bounce. You're a 7 mana commitment. You're a 5 mana commitment. Kind of putting together a turn in my head. We could do it like that, or we can make them sack. No, let's play it like this. We'll make you commit most of your turn again if you want to do stuff with that. Like that. Okay. The frustration of the kill spells being stuck in their hand. I need to discard 2. I did not work that part out. Do I need Union? Not really right here. Yeah, this is fine. It's throwing away all that life. Yep, back up 2. 16 cards in my deck. Casually killing their stuff. You gonna kill my fairy? Just because it's there? Yes! Oh, it's not what I wanted, but it's okay, we get another draw. Ooh, it's a Honden, we can get that going. Go Flame Sleep. That puts us in Fire Prophecy range to kill one of them. We can royal the other if we wanted to. I don't think I need this Flame Sweep. Okay. So here we go. Flame Sweep. Fire Prophecy. We'll make you go away. And we'll make you go away, that's fine. Might find something more interesting anyway. Submit 1. Heart. 3 damage. You get to bring back something, that's fine by me. We got rid of our land. I could have used that land drop after all. Do we want to get the Honden going? It makes life a little easier for us. So we could do it that way. We haven't had Alliance open. Maybe I should have done something. Nah, it's okay. Let's get the Acuity out. I want that land. That's not the land. Discharge, which we can save for their creatures. For the creature they bring back in specific. Which would have worked well with the Honden, so... Punished. But, I mean, we got 13 cards left in the deck. We're doing alright. We're thinning out the deck to where we want it to be. Because in theory, we just make a deck that's just nothing but Gaia's Blessing and Static Discharges, and we just go to town. Yep. Cool, he's back. Oh no, he's just back in hand. Okay. That's the one you're gonna go for? Okay. And then there's this guy. Oh, it's that land I wanted earlier. Yeah, sure, let's drop it. Hey, I'll take it. Let's put away Royal. Actually, let's put away the Blessed, I think. We're at that point where it's not, the life's not mattering as much. Once we start getting these down, it'll be a little more, once it's more clear to our opponent how oppressive we're being, they'll probably play the Scoopsies game. So I want this Blessing, Static Discharge, and let's go with the Honden. Just to hammer in how much of a bad time they're probably going to be having here. Your Blessing, we have 13 in deck. With the Honden. Yep. Bye, friend. My fairies are very expendable. Am I lending? Do I discharge? I should discharge, I suppose. Or I could get that one and something else into my hand? Yeah. Not yet. We'll just get more these two in the rotation. So 3 static discharges, 1 of those, and a brittle boy. I want to use that brittle on the Girder Goons. Sure, I'll block that. Not that I need to. I'm really just taking my time here. You made a rogue. And it's dead now. 12 in deck? Yeah, sure. I'll discard the Into the Royal. Alright. Ryu. 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 Look how quickly that life goes down. And look at that. Love it. Just love that all at once. Alright. So that's a victory against mono black control. Not too shabby. Claim bronze. I should write that down. I've been keeping track of how well, or what I've been against and how it's been doing. I'll write it down after this game. I don't want to break up the recording too much. Because, you know, that requires editing. I'm lazy. After all, it took me this long to get my settings going in. What is with Arena and making me mulligan away, or, you know, giving me both guys blessing at once? Remull. Don't have white. But hopefully we're on the draw, we've got enough disruption here to keep us alive until we can find what we need. Not that Blessed Alliance itself is going to be what we need. So we got another red deck, or sorry, black deck. I'm going to play my island. Because Improbable Alliance will be our first play if they aren't doing anything notable, which they aren't. This could be black control. Which means if they want to feed the swarm that Alliance, I'm not going to complain. So half our hand is unplayable right now. Artillerist we need to kill while it's young. So I will discharge that and make it go away. I don't really care about the lifelink, but it doesn't have lifelink. It's associated with life gain, right? I don't mind the burglar. Their life total can go as high as they want before we... Yep, missed our land drop. Savage Gorger. Interesting. What you're telling me is a Flame Sweep takes them both out. Dak, you're killing me here. We want to hit our land drops, and not only are we off white, but we're off that. Okay. Vampires get bigger. Yes. My turn. Another alliance isn't doing what I want it to do. I kind of want to make them commit to replaying that. But I think I'm just gonna blink of an eye here. Because again, I'm trying to buy time, especially when I've missed my, what is that, 3rd land drop now? Yeah, go ahead, kill the Alliance. It's a nothing this game. Sovereign. Okay. Oh, Deck is just rubbing it in. Take that off the map. But it's pain. But again, bouncing the guy meant we could kill it. Yeah, that guy. He's the one. And now I definitely need white, otherwise we're not doing anything productive. Second blue. Okay. Well, get some probable alliance on the map, I guess, but we're gonna start taking damage. Like, more damage than we have. Okay. So that can make the faeries a liability. Yep. Fire Prophecy, we need that land. We need that land. Okay, we're gonna put Union on the bottom, because... Okay, this gets us white. This is white, we take it. You gonna kill my fairies? That's okay, I'm not planning on blocking this turn anyway. Okay. Make it tempting to block, I'll admit. Oh, you're gonna just take away that option completely. That's fine. Ow. Alright, so we only got one white, so this is rough. Mean rough. Okay. So, I can't take them both off the table right now, so I think I'm just going to... I can rip apart and then kill the vampire, the Sengir vampire that way. I think that's my best choice here. Without having to worry about escalating. Okay, fine. So we go... Flame Sweep. Rip apart. Take him out. That way we're a little more... We're in a little more digestible situation. Use a second white here. Union's interesting. I think I want to look for land. No, not white, but it gets us things on the board. Another Sengir. That's annoying as heck. No box. We take the damage. Heath is white. We take it. Did we want a Union this turn? Gains us some life, gets us a card. Unlikely to get us what we actually want, but it gets us another 2 fairies, which makes the Bloodlord a little harder to block. Draw a white source. Sorry, a little harder to swing into our stuff. Yeah, I think I like that, because then, perfect. So if they swing alone with the vampire, we can force them to sack it. I like it. Pass turn. Though, this does send a clear message that, hey, we've got something up. Yep. Oh, they are sending both. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll just, have everyone block the Bloodlord. My turn. Blue. And pass turn. Child of the Knights! So will this be a scoop moment for them? I'm gonna go sack and gain. Target a player. Or, sorry, no. Target me. And then target an opponent. There we go. I don't escalate very often with this. Yep. Scoop moment. We're stabilized. It only took us 8 turns to have a white source. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so that's mono black vampires. Okay. Let me grab my notepad app. Just gonna write stuff down. No. There's stamps. I mean, normally what I actually do is I take screenshots and type that stuff out. You know what? I'm actually going to do that. Forgive me for a moment if I don't know what system noises are being heard here. It should be only recording arena stuff. So yeah, I can save this as... It's not showing anything on this preview screen, so that's good. Is the fourth... Oh, that's the wrong deck. Hold on. I messed it up. Save as... Okay. Save. Cool. Thanks for putting up that. Alright, let's keep it going. Yeah! In our win zone. Trying really hard not to make loud noises as I move around with this mic, because it's not quite at the settings I want it to be at yet, but... Anyway, we're on the play. Again, Arena insists on giving me Gaia's Blessing. Part, blink of an eye, these are early things that can be used to interact by time, get the acuity down. We have our colors, I think we have to keep it. Because even with the Blessing, I mean, that's a... Molda... Effectively a Molda 6 right here, so... I know we got the pre-mold, but whatever. Anyway, let's get light going. And that way, if we're desperate, we've got all three colors in turn 2. Not that we can do much with all three colors in turn 2. So you can be blue, I think, because double blue for blink of an eye. Yep, that works. Alabaster Host. So this might be a, whatchamacallit, pants deck. Make that thing big and them gaining lots of life every turn. So I could kill it now, or I could see what they're doing. As long as they don't put hexproof on it, we can blink it or something, and I really want my land drops, so let's try to set that up by drawing cards. Okay. Another white. Are you just a lifelink deck? Or are you a pants deck? This is the turn where you show it to me. Now, I am leaving myself open to Karametra's Blessing. Okay, you're an area deck. Okay. So, gain 3 more life. Here's your third. Okay, cool. We'll be killing that shortly. You'll have to deal with Griffins. What Flame Sweep's for, right? You'll just take some more pain in the meantime. Okay. So I got 2 red. I need a white just to keep everything balanced out. I could get green sometime soon. We could just pop the Airy and bounce the Sanctifier. Yeah, I'm actually just kind of okay with that. Let's pop the Airy. Oh, that was our turn. Oh, that's right, because the Thriving Island came into play tapped. Okay. Clear class, okay. Angel of Unity. Cool. Ow, ow. Okay, we've got an untapped land. Not that we plan on using it too much. We need to start stabilizing here, so I'm gonna go ahead and whenever it enters or you cast a party spell, I don't really mind things getting bigger than they've already been. And I really want to encourage things to come off the table. I could wipe some of their board, but not all of it doing this. Could kill that and bounce the Sanctifier. I don't feel bad about that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You go back to hand. It's dead. And pass the turn. Let's see what happens. So whenever you gain life... Okay, that's fine. That way they're kind of encouraged to play that. Okay. 3/3 lifelink. Kind of glad that we killed the one that we did. Has 2 attacks. Gonna go ahead and blink you. No value for us. Hopefully you find an untapped plan so we can clear some of this board and gain some life. Nope. Static discharge. Still acceptable for mitigating some of the damage. Maybe we'll find that land. Oh. Getting a bit of a theme here with that. Only, what, 24 lands in the deck? Yep, maybe gain life, you get to put a +1/+1 encounter on a creature. To knowing if they want to invest in that host now, because they can't wipe it as much. Yep, Griffin. That's fair. The deck wants to give me flame sweeps. I can't argue with that so much. That second white's not doing as much as I wanted to. It could have been a blessing in this scenario. So take half the power off the board. Can you protect a guy? This could be blowout territory. Okay. We are not in a good spot here. More than 1 spell each turn. This is relevant for us. Okay. Well, that is officially out of that burn range. However, it's not out of that burn range. Come on. What happened to my stop? I wanted to stop on upkeep. So that may have been a no-go in the sense that, you know, we gotta deal with that some more still. By still, I mean a lot more than I wanted to. Let's gain some life here, and we need to draw an instant speed solution, which we did. Gonna discard you. Gonna discard you. You're just too slow for what trouble we're finding. Still no land. What the heck? I clear it, glass. Okay. Wow. Just laughing right now. How many turns has it been? I don't know. Kidding. Okay. Put this one on the bottom. We don't have the lands to play around with that. Thank you. My goodness. Play you. I don't get to really play with the Acuity doing that right now, but I am kind of interested in finding an instant speed. Or sorry, trying to just finding more stuff. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I'll take it all. So in that case, let's pitch... Honestly, we're just gonna pitch the Royal here, and honestly, we can just pitch that as well? Or do we pitch the land? No. Yes. Think. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe it's dumb, but I mean, just think of all the lands we've got in this deck after that happened. The Deafening Silence is definitely doing some work here. Okay. So, when you cast your second spell each turn, the Embalm cost, that's not a spell, that's an ability. Okay. Sure. Take them both off the table. Let's get the blue. Sorry, let's get the green in case we find it. Yep. Good bounce target. It's all ball. My turn. See, they're all coming out to play now. Ooh. Bastard. Up to 10 life. Cartouche. Makes a dude. Not irrelevant. Having the alliance is nice. Let's go ahead and discharge it to take it off the map. And I want more blue. I can take the damage right now. See? I wasn't wrong to discard that land. Hello, deafening silence. Oh boy, was I not wrong. I could do that as a sorcery. I don't really care that much. So I'm just gonna have myself gain 4 life to get the Acuity back to my hand. We're slow rolling this one apparently, since we've got nothing really to work with here. We could kill that with our land at this point, but I'd rather get some more value out of it. Because it does wipe a good chunk of their deck. Okay, cycling. Okay, Hanan's gonna help. Just give us more life over time. I could use you for the Fire Prophecy, so I'm going to keep you right now, even though there's merit in putting the Acuity on the bottom as well. Hello, Clarion Spirit. Yeah, sure, let's get you off the table. No! We have enough land. My goodness. Second green. So the kitty does get stronger the more we let it be. I could Gaia's Blessing to... It's still going to get me a card, and I can get the... couple of these back in the deck. Okay, yeah, I'm okay with that. Get back the Rip Apart. Static. Frostfire is a fun idea, but we need the other blessing. Hanan will be nice. No, if they protect it, they protect it. Yep, Kitty's back. Okay, so Kitty's gonna get stronger. We're gonna need to find a way to deal with it if we play it like this. Oh, yeah. Is what it is, though. I think. Let's put it in my hand now? Yeah, for the Union. We aren't so far ahead that that's what we want to do. Yeah. Alright. Cartouche. Good time for that. Okay. So I actually just kind of want to do my draw now to find what I need. Because if I have a burn spell that'll deal with that, it's not gonna be able to be playable in my turn. Okay, so I'm gonna deal damage to you. We have the admonition. That's perfect for what I need to do here. So we'll just do that. Yeah. White's fine. So my general theory when it comes to the thriving is that I want to make sure that I'm giving it a color that hopefully can contribute towards the acuity, since that's what I'm playing the most right now. I'm just gonna pick you off. And then am I gonna work through, do I want to work through the deafening silences? I do. Let's go ahead and destroy target artifact. And yeah, that's fine. It's the turn. Sure, start working on your life. You're at 29, I'm at 18, but we've established that I have things that I can do with mine. This turn, I could start churning through the deck, making some faeries. Well, that's okay right now. That's not big enough. Still poke you. Then my gates. Discharge. I could. I don't really wanna. Poke you. In deck. Can't do much with that right now. I could churn you away. That's fair. We already got our land though. Or we already got our drop port though, so I'm just okay passing the turn. Do I bounce it just to help set up? Nah. We gotta help you lead. I don't need to go too far. One card's left in deck. This one. And end turn. Life total's going down, sir. I want to? Sure. Hello, Clarion Spirit. Yep. 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 7 cards left. Kick that. Two damage. That's fine. You. Oh, oops. Got a little ahead of myself with that improbable alliance. That's fine. You were being too cute anyway. We can take it apart at our leisure. My turn. Alright, well then. I haven't learned from my lesson. Down to 4 and... break that one. Just blessing myself. Get back blessing. Static discharge. Rip apart. Apart. Blue. I'm gonna play Acuity. I've got 5 in deck. Yeah, that's fine. Down to 18. Yep. Faster. Okay. Try that in a response. The other blessing hiding from me. And the redding is on the wall for the next turn. Well, it was us. Hard fought one. Hard fought victory. I can't talk now. Wow. Woo. The real enemy that round was our deck. Jeez. I screwed with Flood. I didn't attack with enough creatures yet? Okay. Okay, 45. Okay. Shoot, I forgot to get a picture of that one as well. Whoopsies. Into the notepad it goes. I'll get a picture from the recording. There we go. Aha. I don't know. I take pictures just as a, I guess, a nostalgia, but also as a, I can go back and look at previous lists and look at the notes I have attached in that picture title and be like, okay, what are some things I might want to change or consider for this round of the midweek magic or whatever. Also, this isn't the right deck. I'm so not used to Artisan being the, being here, rather than in the midweek magic. Okay, first match was against... I know, very riveting stuff here. Cool. Alright, alright. I'm gonna call that first deck we faced Yard Boys. Anyway, let's keep going. Alright, what do we got here? Opponent's going first. We got really stuff. Yeah, I think it's worth keeping. I haven't learned my lesson yet about Mana Screw. Look, see, we're fine. It's even the right color. Karma for what we had to fight through in the past. This looks like a hexproof deck. Okay. So if they tap out, we can take them out. But they're not gonna do that right now. Yep. Set those eyes. Now it's never gonna tap out. All that glitters. Always fun. And they probably even have the mana open for the Karamuch's Blessing. So right now we want to find pretty desperately. Oh, that would have been so nice. We could take another hit, bounce the glitters, and then they're only at 2/2. They're likely to re-equip again. So I don't think we're gonna be able to get it in Flame Sweep range. If we were on the play, I don't think that would have helped as much as we want it to anyway. I think we can tank the hit right now. Worst case scenario, we can bounce something. Or play Union. Because right now we want to find the sack. I'm forgetting its name right now. The Escalate sack spell. Another all that glitters. I don't know if we're tanking anything as much as we wanted to. Yeah. Okay, this could be our chance then, since it's targetable. Oops. No. I mean, if they have Blessing, it's probably fine anyway. This will help us test it out. No stick. I think we're getting a scoop out of them from that misplay. The arena is a cruel mistress sometimes. Yep. Sometimes you take the victories where you can get them. This was definitely one of our weaker matchups for us. Though we do have hold on, I'm taking my notes. GW Pants. Rainier Tapper was their foe. That's my notes for that one. So anyway, I mean, again, in this scenario, we gained a bunch of life, so we would have been down to, still would have been down, but I mean, that extra card draw, not that it did much here, but it gave us a chance to, or at least put us in a place where we could start ripping apart some of these, rip apart all that glitters, bounce another one, and hopefully be okay. Or at least buy a little more time, but it wasn't looking good. Fortunately, Tapper got the better of them here. Why didn't they want to give it lifelink? Because they were already winning so hard? Probably. Okay. Okay, we're on the play. We don't have red, but we've got ways to look for it if we need to. So I'll keep it. The lands aren't exciting. We could do an early Faithful Mending. Faithful Mending is one of the weaker cards in this deck, I think, just because it just feels clunky. I mean, it would be the two Faithful Mendings I think I would consider to be my flux slots that can just be whatever I need at the time. I say as I'm gonna cast this one here probably at the end of their turn, depending on what they're doing. This blue-black control. This feels like blue-black control. Yeah, let's look for a stick. No stick! Got our land. I don't think I need the flame sweep with the way the things are going. But then what's the other discard? We got that island? Okay. Sure. Play the Acuity. See what happens. Good dogger. those aren't snow. So are they just a zombie deck and that's just a zombie? Okay. We can play this. Let's do that, get Acuity back in hand. Okay. We don't seem to be having issues with land as much as... Yep. Blue. Let's get a second red. It's only when we've got our colors firmly established that I want to go green, since we only got those two in the deck. When it dies, target opponent. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, sure. Let's start working on getting these guys up. Now, they are playing black, so we gotta watch out for the incidental Bajuka Bogs. But live a little, or something like that, I don't know. Whenever it mutates, okay. Well, I think, so we got two things we could do here. We could either blink it on our turn, draw a card, or we could static it, and not really do much with our mana, aside from Faithful Mending, and I don't really want a Mending. So as much as I like taking it out here, I'm just going to... Plus I want to get another land if I can. So we're going to bounce you, we're going to get a card draw. It's a land. Could not ask for a better result. I will go green here. Okay. Cavern Whisperer the Return. So you got a land. Okay. So there was some concern about them having a 1-mana mutate creature that they could staple to this to make us discard a card. I think we could power through that, but it's a moot point now, so I'm gonna play you. I could blink again, just to be annoying, but nah. Go discharge. Let's go blessing. Get back our discharges. And honestly, get back to blink. And we've got a very controlling hand here. Blessed Alliance. Yep, that's what we need against Pants. Moonsower. So that's going to be a little bit harder, but that is a big mana commitment, which means it's prime bounce target. So we eat away at our opponent's soul by making them have to replay their stuff over and over and over again. This deck is the Sisyphus of Magic, or Sisyphus Inducer. It's the boulder that's just... anyway. I messed it up anyway. Let's go white. Try to get an even balance if we can, so we can maximize our ability to play Acuity. Not that I'm paying that much attention when I'm tapping. Just having fun here, pretty much. What I like about these queues is there's no punishment for losing. What, I gotta wait a little bit longer to get my card style? Okay. Okay, sacrifice a creature. So we could go rip apart static combo. We're not punished for the attack. We could make them sack it. And then deal with him that way. I'd rather... Emphasis on the Okay. So I think we have enough to just static you. Rip you apart. Play Honden. Yeah. Now we're gonna get some static life, or incidental passive life each turn. There we go. Yeah, it's getting a little... Now I know it's getting a little late at night for me. My words are just going out the window. Or it's because I've been talking non-stop for an hour and I'm not really used to doing that still. So, Gloomsower again? Okay. So, there is a downside here in that we can take it out now, thanks to this lovely, lovely draw. Do we want to make it look like we looked for it? Sure. Let's make them feel better about their luck. Okay, Union's good. Blessed is still good, but we'll get rid of Union here, and... Did we play our land yet this turn? No, we didn't, but that's okay. Okay. So I play you. Like I said, that's okay. Trusting in the deck, even after what it's done to us. And I'm feeling... fairly alright right now. Okay, that'll give them some card draw if they need it. They've got some life. Right now... Oh, is it a Feed the Swarm? Yeah. Got 2 discharges and the blessing. So if they have a bog at some point, we'll have to... We'll be in a not so hot spot. Let us sacrifice a creature so they can sacrifice it in response to anything we do to make... to draw a card. Good little replacement effect. Well, you've got something. It's a bounce spell. Feel free to Acuity it. Or send it at Acuity so I can replay it. Okay. If they're saving it, whatever it is. Alright, well, let's see if we can inspire them to do something with it. I'm not feeling particularly threatened by that Mogus, so I'm just gonna spend this turn cycling. Flame Sweep, always fun. Did we get a second green? Sure, let's get a second green. Even though I really shouldn't do that with my red sources, because now it's only good for colorless on the Acuity, which means if I really go deep on spinning my wheels in a turn, I'm gonna have to pay attention to how I tap my mana. Power, Intellect, discard a card. If a mana from a treasure was spent to cast a spell, instead that to reveal your hand. Okay, so we discard a card, period. Sure, resolve. I don't mind discarding that, sure. I really want to know what's in your hand. You gonna sack it to keep going? You gonna keep looking at those. I know you've got one color that can deal with them. I totally forgot that I could have had music playing in the background that I have not had going for a little bit. Okay. So do I do the cute thing here just because I want to draw cards? Yes. I'm gonna bounce you. No matter what my opponent does at this point, I am probably drawing a card. Oh, you want to sack your dude? You can join the card draw movement. That's fine, boy. Boy. Yeah, alright. Good job, King Rico. You're looking for a solution, or something. Alright, replay this. I'm in a vulnerable... No, I've got plenty of life. Do I want to play this? Nah, if you have a counter for that, I'm at a decent enough life that I don't mind. Could have saved the land from probable alliance cycling. Ghoul Razor gets back a zombie. Oh man, fond memories back in the day, playing multiple Ghoul Razors to get each other back. And Gravedigger, oh, especially when you had them both going for the OG Innistrad Standard. I mean, it wasn't a serious competitive deck, but it was a fun one to just, you know, play around with more casual players. Now, did I ever pair that with Heartless Summoning? That's a card that's close to my heart. Yeah, gives them all -1/-1, but they cost 2 less to play. 2 mana for a 1/1 that gets back another one of them. As long as you have something to sacrifice that fodder to, I think you can... I think it's reasonable enough. But yeah, Heartless Summoning, I definitely paired it with, I played the heck out of that card. I played it a lot in OG Mirrodin, sorry, not OG Mirrodin, Scars of Mirrodin block. Well, that's standard, that Scars of Mirrodin Innistrad, then Innistrad Ravnica. Getting out Battlesphere is cheaper, Phyrexian Metamorph's cheaper. Playing Myr Superion for 0 mana on turn 2. Had one of the competitive players, like Rage Scoop, like nearly flipped the table, walked out of the building without getting his deck for like half an hour when I just put 2 of those down on turn 2 before he had mana leak mana available. It's a really dumb game. It was really lucky, but yeah. I'm just filling the air right now while waiting for our opponent. They've got something, but they're not doing anything with it. There stops, it's fine. So then when rotation happened, I'll continue this in a minute. Okay, so you got the Bull. I could pop my land and just kill them both. I'm okay with that. I'm not like 100% on it. But just taking them both off the field? Yeah. We could take a couple hits here. So yeah. Once rotation happened and it was Innistrad, Ravnica, Heartless Summoning, oh, Bitter Blast. Interesting. Okay, okay. Now I definitely want to wait to see what's up. Okay. Even though Fire Prophecy, we could just clear them off, but I kind of want to see what's up. I'm gonna kill my fairy? Good. That's one less card in hand to deal with. Okay, so were you, like, getting that stick for your own creatures? I understand. So anyway, rotation happened, and I started playing Heartless Summoning with a card that's played as often. I'm glad we waited. A card not played as often called Mercurial Chemister. It was normally a 5-mana card that had one of its abilities on it is tap and pay 1 blue to draw 2 cards. Much better as a turn 3 play than a turn 5 play, I'll tell you that. Okay. So I play you. See if you have a sack spell to deal with this. Now these guys are in a much more precarious state. I can sack this, make them go away, but I kinda like having them around right now. It's their life in my hand, so much power. Let's grab a blue, why not? We've kind of run away with this game, whether our opponent realizes it or not. There's that treasure for the discard spell. But one of my favorite things to do with that, with Heartless Summoning, which was within Innistrad, so I could do it consistently throughout, was to play Havengul Lich. So again, playing on turn 3. It's a cool card that has pay 2 mana. You can cast target creature out of a graveyard, but you gotta pay its normal mana cost, -2 of course, because Heartless Summoning again. So my favorite way to deal with opposing Thragtusks was to play my opponent's Thragtusks out of their graveyard. Which was helped by Evil Twin, which was like a clone that could tap and destroy something with the same name as it. I had fun with it back in the day. Okay. Yeah, we'll make them go away. That's good. And opponent should be feeling the writing on the wall at some point. Turn. 2 damage to you. Gaining 4 life. And a blessing first, because I want to maximize my ability to draw Static Discharge. 1, 2, 3. Like Delicate Glove. Okay. I'm just gonna grab Environmental Sciences, because I don't want to think too much. And I just want to thin out the deck more. We can actually save that. Do we keep going? Nah. Keep past turn. Draw a card. And third path. Oh, we're one off on our life total. In the deck? Sure, let's go blink. All you, opponent. So what you're saying is it'd be a good time for me to draw a big wipe spell. Or just not care, because I do stuff in the air and I'm at 72 life. You're losing this, What? You failed your search. Oh, did you realize that it's... if I have a wipe, you don't wanna... Okay, that's fair. You got the mana for it. I mean, you're gonna have to deal with your stops every time, though. Is that why you're doing it now? You're failing. I don't know what's going on here. Do you have some sort of look at the top card of your deck shenanigans that's going on right now? I don't know. 15 in deck. Oh, the 4 dots. I don't think I've seen that before. That's a cool touch. Must have been a recent update that did that. Okay. You, just get some blue. I'm just playing faster now because I can. Do we want to work on our discharges? Nah. Alright, opponent. Here's your moment. Are you gonna use your Whisper Squad to actually find something? You are one static discharge away from defeat. Could just fire Prophecy, but nah. Nah. Whisper Squad. Zombie Ogre. Are you getting them now just because you don't want to have to deal with that stuff? That weight trigger? Or is it just because you're getting ready to scoop? Not to sound presumptuous or anything, it's just... I know some people like to do all that they can before scooping just because, you know, feels better to say, you know, yeah, you won, but at least I got to do this, this, and this. Like, yeah, I won, but I got my... Or, yeah, you won, but I got the... No, what? Is that just an annoyance tactic? Here. Make it happen. Finish him off. Alright, well, we're seeing a lot of black tonight, that's for sure. So I really want to know what was going on with that Whisper squad. Alright, let's 5-0 versus UB. What do we call that deck? It was Zeds. It was Zeds. Zombies. Not really sure what was up with that Whisper squad. And that's a unique enough note that I'll probably remember the game just by that. Okay. Okay. Well, not a bad set so far. Jinxing myself yet again. Reduce yield. Let's throw her through the window. Yeah, I love a good defenestration reference. Also, that sword in the art, that's cool. I should get a... I should see if I can get that on a playmat. No, I've got enough playmats. No. It's a problem. Like, collecting dice. That's even worse. Cheaper, though, in theory, in the long run. Depending on the dice. Anyway, I'm digressing. I should get that as like a foil or a print. There we go. Let's get it in foil. I won't put it in anything, but I'll enjoy having it around. Okay. Let's keep this Mickey Mouse wagon rolling. I don't remember what the original metaphor for that one is, or phrase, whatever, but... Alright, on the play, we got our white fixing to the thriving lands. We've got, again, that guy's blessing, but yeah, that's fair enough. We can stall a bit for a little while. I mean, we don't have any long-term goals here, but I'm still okay with this. We don't have a turn one play, so we will just play... We'll get that green early just because we have the blessing. We might want to use it early. Or just to get a card draw. Opponent had like an Evolving Wild, so I'll shuffle that in just to, you know, be annoying. You know, one thing I need to do... Okay, so this is a ninja deck. Oh man, I wanted to play that Acuity too. Ninjutsu... We could bounce stuff. We could wait for him to bounce something bigger. Or we can just deal with it now. Or we can do Into the Royal their play. I think... I don't want them drawing cards. It's the thing. So we gotta make our decision. Let's just take it off the board right now. Maybe we'll draw an untapped land and be able to royal one of their next attempted ninjutsu. The Han's not a great draw here just because not only is it during a phase where we're looking for land, but we're just kind of taking our time at this point. Okay, so they might have a flash creature. I'm okay with that, I think. Do another white? Do I want more blue? Let's go white, that's fine. Yeah. Got a counterspell to counter my Acuity. That would hurt. Gives me a reason to blessing, though. And I'd rather it than something that's, you know, a spell that's impacting your board. No, they had no place. They let it resolve. Something we'll have to be on the lookout for. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for any number of cards named Gathering Throng and put them into your hand. Okay, I know I said only 2? Okay. This creature dies, it deals, put its counters on target. Okay. So, I know I said I was thinking about that, getting rid of their ninjutsu, but I kind of want to just look for the land. Could get haunted out now. Buys the time, but they'll get a hit in. It's either that or I can clean up their board. I really wish I had that extra land for the learn here. You know what? I think Time is more on our side, so let's go ahead and just get the discharges going. Keep their board clear while we can. It would have been better if we had a flame sweep so that we could get the Acuity back and possibly play it next turn instead of all that. They still have 5 cards in hands. They have that Gathering Throng. I'm assuming they're only grabbing one at a time, which is fine. If they have another 1-drop to pair with the Throng. No, they don't. They don't have any of that. Okay. So I'm actually going to Fire Prophecy here instead of into the Royal because I really want 2 shots at finding that land. I'm going to put the Honden on the bottom. Failure. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. I'll take it. And there's the flame sweep, of course. I suspect I might have gotten the volume a little bit too loud on the magic here. But we're an hour, almost an hour and a half in. It's too late for that. I literally can't fix it in post, I don't think. Can I? I'll have to look at my video editor and see. DaVinci Resolve, Reware. Anyway. What else are you doing, opponent? You've got something up your sleeve. You gonna counter my Acuity finally? There's definitely merit in doing the inspiration so I could definitely search out my deck. I kinda want to do that into the Royal trick. Negate? Alright. You got it. Last turn. Gotta get the negates out of your hand somehow. Just a normal hacker. You're not even gonna try to the draw card? Discard a card unless it enters the battlefield. Okay. Like, if you don't have a ninja for me, I'm just gonna sweep your board. Yeah, ow. You got me. My turn. Yeah. Last turn. Atsuko. Okay. Sure. Well, that's another negate. You get to draw a card with the Moon Circuit Hacker. Nope. Which means I'm gonna have to really think about this Igneous Inspiration. There's not really much merit in tying up opponent's mana with the Into the Royals, so that is a card draw. If I draw an untapped land, I just get to do both next turn. I could, or do something else with that. But opponent is thinking hard about what they want to do next. They had a nice hand advantage over me, but now it's disappeared. Oh, and you get a good removal hand. You can just eat up the creature decks. And then there'll be some games where it's just like, nope. The other night I faced the Blink deck, and in that one all I got was my bounce spells. I mean, I've got 6 in the deck, so that's fair that some would appear, but oh my gosh, I could not find a burn spell for the life of me, which meant that my only option was either to take hits and hope for the best until I could find my draw spells, or sorry, my burn spells, or I could bounce their things to give them value when they replay it. So I had to bounce. I bounced a couple expensive things to tie up mana, but of course I finally drew the burn spell I needed to wipe the board a turn after it was relevant, because they had a pump going on. Or was it because their I think it was their blink spirit was too strong now for me to deal with. That is a good bounce target, by the way, just because it's resetting the counters on it, even if it's not doing as much as you wanted. Are you just salty timing me out because I killed all your things? I mean, I could talk more about my past standards. I don't think your timer's gonna last that long, though. Plus, I'm already talking about cards that are like over 10 years old, so nobody has a memory for them. They're in that sweet spot that the sweet spot between 2005 and 2015. You know, before the like, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm talking myself to a grave, but I mean, there was definitely a change in the game once what's the core set that came out that was shoot, what was the name of it? Magic Origins, there we go. That was like that felt like a big change in the game before player design. Okay. See, normally I'd take a screenshot of the people that timed out to put in my timeout folder. So that's gonna be something I can deal with later. 6-0 versus UW Ninjas. Timeout. I'll deal with that later. Alright, J7. Sorry about your butthole. No, they could have had internet problems or something. Very odd, awkward, very specific timing to have internet problems, but you know how it is. I think we were in a pretty good spot with our level of control here. So that was game pretty firmly in our grasp. Okay, so I got 15 minutes before rollover. 14 minutes before rollover. Which means I'd be playing for a mystery card. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Frost the Noob. I get the impression that they're not as noob as they claim to be. Okay, let's see here. We've only got one color, but they're going first. We pick red here, and then we've opened up some stuff, and inspiration can fix us some white if we need it. I'm okay with this. Okay, Jungle Hollow. Hello. Well, we got red there. Okay, so we'll just get white. There we go. All our colors are fixed without worrying that much about it. Dang it. It's a wake deck. Okay. It's gonna be hard to outvalue them. So hopefully we can find solutions to deal with wake. And hopefully they won't draw the means to get excessive. Okay, that's a good one to kill anyway. Do I let it go? What am I doing on my turn? I can inspiration. Yeah, I can inspiration get a kill spell. I don't have green right now, but it'll be something to scare the life into them. Scare the life out of them? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, they'll get to draft a card. We could do reduce. We don't have enough white for that. Scratch doesn't work. That works. Gets them a card. They're gonna get a card either way. We'd have to guarantee get the land though. So right now, I think I'm just gonna grab the breach and have it as a long-term goal. In the meantime, let's hope they don't outvalue us too much. Kill Stinger. I'm okay with that. 3 damage at a time is scary, but yeah, they're getting value. They're literally refilling their hand. But we've got to turn off to play the Sanctum. I'm okay with this. kind of okay with this. Early wakes are annoying. So we've got Payment Breach, if we can find the green for it. And we've got the one over that one spell that can break things. The Bloodthirsty Aerialist is gonna be an issue. When it enters the battlefield, they get a one. We get a human. I don't want a human. Sure, let's draw a card. Cycle through our deck more. I'm gonna discard Union here. My mana's a little busy right now. Okay, so whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, it gets stronger. Okay, lovely. And whenever they gain life. So this one costs more, so I'm probably gonna blink that. Let's go green. I can blink on their turn unless they want to sack it in response to deny me a card draw. Nah, I want to type your mana. And maybe find another untapped land. No attacks. It's just gonna sit there and be the innocent victim that it is to make your specialist stronger. There is merit to bouncing the specialist because it's gonna get bigger. Oh, you got me. Hello, Aerialist. Alright. Let's draw a card. Do I want to shuffle Blessing into my... get that in my deck sooner? Nah, it's fine right now. Grab it later if we need to. Okay, yeah. Load up. Are you gonna sacrifice something in response? Okay. You could kill something in response with specialist. Which one scares me more? They kill something in response, I'm not gonna be able to do that. So let's go next. They don't have a stop that I'm seeing, so let's go ahead and kill the specialist. They do have something, okay. Yep. Well, that's my bad. Well, as long as they're not gaining life for that Aerialist, because that's my real priority. I could take them both out next turn. No blocks. Assuming they don't have another stop. I Twitch, okay. Good time for the deal 5 damage. Their stuff exiles instead of going to the graveyard. Dina. Okay, so it's not gaining you life. I'm gonna draw a card, and I'm gonna discard that. See, the Rip Apart, that's a handy card to have. I want my Acuity, that's for sure. Am I really... my life total is getting a little low here. I think we kill the Nyx to Rip Apart, because it's the least effective of the stuff we have here. Okay. I've only got one red. That's a problem. So we're playing Acuity this turn no matter what. I think we gotta kill your biggest creature, yeah. But you might have a thing in response to save it. So let's just go Fire Prophecy instead. Take that out. You're gonna sack it in response, hopefully. Okay. That's annoying. They're just one-upping me on every corner. Red source, red source, red source. Technically a red source. No attacks. So we're definitely blocking the Slaughter Specialist here. We're not in a good spot. Yep. One block. The bright side is, it'll be as big as it can get without any tricks after this. And since we played the Acuity after the Prophecy, we didn't get it back in hand. This is not looking bueno. Okay, I just want to hit hard. Still alive though. Little Stinger. Okay. You're gonna target me? No, you're gonna target that, so you can get more You can keep your Twitch shenanigans. Okay. What you learning? Inkling? Okay. Cooking with flying, that's fair. Alright, Flame Sweep. Doesn't quite do what I wanted to do. I will draw a card, yes please. And I'm not pitching my second Gaia's Blessing here, so we will pitch our land. Take it out. So we are putting ourselves in a spot where they can use their tricks, but I'm in a spot where I need all the help I can get. So right now we are going Gaia's Blessing, Inspiration, again all the help we can get. And do we want Union or do we want more Burn? I kind of want more Union, or I kind of want more life. Let's go Union. But if I Flame Sweep now, I get to... No, anyway. I wanna... So much fun, Brittle Blast. Okay. Hit Brittle Blast now. No. Let's pass the turn and see what happens. And they've got a full hand, so they're bound to have tricks. Okay, so you're gonna push that. That's a thing that happens. Yep. Now we're just dead. Because we can't block. Oh no, we gained a life. Okay, when she dies. So we gotta Brittle Blast Dina. So she can get stronger. Yep. Now we still gotta deal with all that nonsense. And we're at 1 life. So we die to another Fellstinger. Perfect. Nice. Also, Acuity helps with the Fellstinger. Decline. I like our hand. Draft, which is going to be annoying if you find another Xander's Wake. But we are fighting for our very lives right now. Tough choice. What do we need more of? We get the red from that, so let's get another green just to have that going. Have that option available. Hello! Oh, mute. Yeah. You got another stinger? I mean, you had 2 in the yard. Okay, Fire Prophecy. Let's draw a card. Amazing. Okay, so what's yours? Whenever you cast your copy, an opponent loses. Okay. Okay. So if you got something, you're playing it now. I guess there is merit in playing the Discharge first, but that's okay. Yep, so we don't get to search, but we do get to play an Acuity. Now we got you? Yeah, we'll do it. Let's gain some life. Take action. Now we got a spell on in our lands. Another Dina, okay. Inkling Summoning. High Twitch, alright. Ow. Yes. Kind of want untapped land right now, so you can go away. So flop you, I clear off most of the board. Cauldron Familiar is coming back. So I think the first step is going to be... We're at 7? That's still feels awkward as heck. Your sacking doesn't do anything relevant here. You tapped out mostly, so... I think we want to take power off the board. If I tap you like that, cancel, tap you, red, tap you for blue. I just don't want you in the equation. That's fine. Let's take those out. Condon is good for kind of dodging cats a little bit, but I kind of want the life more than anything else right now. Famous last word. You're gonna get to learn. Resolve. Summoning. Okay, you really like the summonings, huh? Okay. Now we're gonna take Dina off the table. Where do we play the Acuity? They play something big and hit us hard by sacking it. Or by sacking those guys, they're dealing a little bit of damage and we're losing life. I just think we need that off the table, yeah. Let's go Prophecy on her. I'm just gonna put this land away. They did not bring back cat, because it's not a food, it's a treasure. Alright, so that would have been bloody guaranteed lethal. Decline? Play you. Kind of regretting not getting, not grabbing the burn spell. Play the Union, gain some life. They're gonna attack with 3. Take action. Maybe we can find another wipe sooner than later. Auto tapper. I don't know if the auto tapper would have mattered here. Do we want to kill the Twitch just to get out of the way? I think we do. Let's just get the problem out of the way. Looks like they have a sack spell for that. Sorry if I made any noise moving my chair around. Again, sound settings. Yep, another pest summoning. How many wipes do we have in the deck still? Flame Sweep 1, Flame... just 1? So we got 2 Flame Sweeps going on still. And another Xander's Wake. That's the problem. But we got the sweep at least. Take action. Pitch the mending. Let's invest in the current. Yeah. Can we afford to take a hit? I think so. They have a sack spell, so they can make the wake happen. They're trading a card for a card, that's okay. I don't care about your life total. I'll break it down eventually. Aerialist is a problem. Aerialist was a problem. Aerialist really was a problem. Did we just start bouncing like that? We could bounce the wake in response to some trickery? Nah. That's asking too much. We're getting greedy in that case. We haven't turned it around yet. Not when there's a wake on the field to destroy. Okay, so we've got the backup Flame Sweep. So now we go Inspiration. Try to kill the Aerialist. If they have a sack in response, and they have a sack in response. Infuse. Gains Death Touch, and when it dies, return it tapped onto your control, and you gain life. I could Admonition. But then I don't get my trigger. Yeah, you got it. I'm gonna grab Reduce to Memory. Let you have your fun with that. Then I get to have my fun. Let's go ahead and bounce it. Okay. Chatterstorm. Lovely. Which again, we have under control. Take action. Good enough. Let's make you go away right now. Alright, well, first step. Make the weight go away. I don't think our opponent's gonna like the second step. Actually, it's not that great with the bloodthirsty arrows around. Okay. With Acuity now, we can instant speed it later. We can just take it out now. Yeah, okay. And that'll do it. Okay, I gotta admit, I was not expecting it to work. Unfortunately, we went a little bit above our time card. Rollover has happened. You know, what I call it when the quests reset and everything. But we have succeeded in avenging ourselves from the other day where they had a turn 2 wake and just obliterated us. Which I'm glad I don't have footage of. Versus GB Wake. Under my notes, I'm gonna write True Grind. Okay. Well, I'm really glad I didn't pause but while recording at this point because, I mean, 7-0, I can't argue that, right? So, we definitely had some luck. I would say it's definitely earned, especially when the games that we had screw during. So, yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with how well it did. And I'm gonna keep playing the event, of course. It's just, I've run out of Play and Me tonight. Perhaps in the future I'll stream, but for now, just recordings. Yeah, no, I think it did well. I think I'm liking the change going down to 3 acuities. We didn't we didn't get hands that were just chock full of acuity that we didn't have time to play yet. So that felt pretty good. Union, I hadn't been disappointed by it. We've discarded it a couple of times instead of using it, but I think that's been fine. Yeah, no, pretty good. We got our Hondens. We got our Acuity likes. We've got our stall tactics. We've got our sweepers. And we got our burn. Then we got a little bit of everything else. You can count as burn. But yeah, no. Worked out pretty well. I'm trying to take notes and improvements on what to make, and I mean, right now it's been such a dramatic change from my last version of the list, that I guess I'm still just trying to get used to the new form before I start thinking of little tinkerings here and there. But I definitely, here's the old list. Like, I still have to think about using Gaia's Blessing offensively. I'm sure there was a moment tonight where I could have used it, where I could have. Actually, not really. We faced zombies, and then the only thing that was kind of reanimator was like a non-traditional form of it where they get zombies back, or the big guys back, and we just had such an easy time dealing with it that we didn't really need to think about using Gaia's Blessings offensively because we don't have Scrabble Claws anymore as a one-of. Definitely not missing the Sanctum and Tranquil Light. In early game, it's nice because you can fit it in, you know, with the mana while things are coming into play tapped and everything. You know, kind of fit it in your turn as that extra 1 mana turns into something. But it's a card that's doing nothing in the early game and only really good for making these guys better. I mean, I've used it a couple of times back in the past. But I'm just glad to have moved away from it. Otherwise, I mean, just the lands have been nice for fixing. Like, we had a bunch of turn 3s just up. There's all 3 colors right there. Turn 2 a couple times as well. But yeah, no, I'm pleased with where it's at, and I'll see if I can get a bunch more games in before the event is over, because I'm digging having Artisan on queue. Anyway, before I go, we'll anybody paying attention to this part of the screen knows that they want me to open the packs. So let's open some packs. All right, there's a Vanquish of the Week. We saw that earlier today. Not on anything that mattered, because we don't play creatures like good creatures. Cosmic Hunger. Yeah, I saw that last night with the midweek magic event. Yeah. Thunderhead Squadron. Okay. Saw that last night as well. Staff of New Capenna. Okay. Failed Conversion. I like the idea of the card. It's a shame I won't see much play. That is some interesting art. We got a Tetsuku. Kind of like her original art better, but still fun. I'm just glad she's getting more love. Progenitor Exarch seems like a good limited card. I mean, I guess Incubate decks can use it more too. I haven't really seen much standard, and that kind of seems where Incubate's home would be. Alright, what's the next one? Protip Analyst. Okay. Limited draw stuff, cool. Converter Beast. Incubate 5. Again, seems like the Incubate decks you can use it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know enough about them to really judge. Gain 5 life and Incubate 5. Phyrexians you control have Reach. Maybe a 2-of if there's a Artisan Incubate deck going on, I guess, because the white, if you're doing Selesnya, the white one can give your stuff Vigilance. So Vigilance and Reach, that's a pretty nice wall. Scroll Shift. Such good flavor text. I love the flavor of the card. And I used to play with Momentary Blink back in the day. So anything that's a blink effect like that, in that style, is something I approve of. Fun stuff. Jury Master of the View. I love the flavor of it. Just, you know, just criticizing the Phyrexians as they are. Yeah. And let's be fair. Rakdos may not be the most sophisticated faction on Ravnica, like mechanically, but they've got all the style. Yeah. And then of course, Ozolith Shattered Spire. Okay, so token strategy. Neat. Alright. Yeah, I know, this many weeks in... Well, no, actually, March is still fairly fresh. But 3 weeks in, and I've still got new cards showing up? Yeah, it's because I don't draft much. Alright. I think that'll do it for this recording. Thanks for sticking around as long as you have. Or cutting out, I don't know. Anyway, take care. Thanks for watching. And maybe I'll see you in the next one. Farewell for now.